Hello everybody, how y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Good. Today I'm going to make a lemon pound cake, and this is going to be made from scratch. Now let me just tell you this real quick. One of the things that you can do for yourself if you're going to make this pound cake is prep work. I'm telling you, prep everything ahead of time. I prepped last night because first of all, you want everything to be room temperature. When I say last night, it's like 4 something, 3 something. You want everything to be room temperature. So that is what I did. Now, let me just show you what I mean. 3 sticks of butter. It's already soft, room temperature. 3 cups of Swan's Down cake mix. Now, cake flour. That's the kind of flour that I love, but this is not the flour. This is oh, I can't think of it. I'll probably show you. I'll probably put it in the not description box, because I'm not putting anything in the description box, but I'll probably add it on my thumbnail. Okay, but this is 3 cups of cake flour. But now let me just tell you, really it's 2.5 cups of cake flour and half a cup of lemon instant pudding. So let me just say it again. 2.5 cups of cake flour and 1/2 a cup, which equals to 3 cups of lemon instant pudding. And see this? Let me see close. This is half a teaspoon. No, this is the wrong one. I got the wrong one. Half a teaspoon. Again, half a teaspoon of baking powder. So to this, I added the half a teaspoon of baking powder. You follow me so far? Okay. And 3 cups of granulated sugar. 5 eggs. Let's see, can you see it? I have 5 eggs in there. 1 cup. Now, normally I like whole milk for my cakes, but they didn't have any at Walmart. So this, it'll still be all right. 1 cup of 2% milk. We have a lemon. Now I'm going to cut this lemon in half. The recipe calls for a half of lemon, so squeeze a half of lemon, and I'm going to do that. But I'm going to squeeze this whole half. I'm going to cut it in half, but I'm going to squeeze this whole lemon because I'm going to also use it for my glaze. Now here is where it comes from. 1 full teaspoon of lemon extract. And I might even put a teaspoon of vanilla extract in there too. So I think I got everything that I mentioned. We mentioned the 3 sticks. Let's go back over it, because don't say put it in the description box. No. 3 sticks of butter, 2.5 cups of cake flour, and I added a half cup of lemon instant pudding, so totaling 3 cups. 3 cups of granulated sugar, 1 cup of milk of your choice, 5 eggs, everything room temperature. And I don't know if I mentioned this, I also, to my flour, I know I mentioned it earlier, but I'm talking about my recap. Okay, follow me. In my flour, I also added a half teaspoon of baking powder. And then, as I mentioned, my lemon extract. Okay, so we're going to get down to it right now. Now, you can use a mixer like this, like I'm going to use, or if you have a stand mixer, whatever you want to use, but this is just fine. I'm going to go ahead and I want this to be really, really soft before I put my sugar in it. So we're going to mix this all together. You see? We're mixing all that together. Okay. So I'm going to mix this and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Now look at that. It's whipped. I hope it's focusing in for you. Now, I'm almost finished doing this, and I'm telling you, if you have a stand mixer, so much better because you can just walk away. But when you have a hand blender or mixer, whatever you call this thing, you have to actually work with it. So look at this, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all. There's some people who've been on my channel before. You all have seen this before. But look at this. It says, sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to diss a brie? Brie, get it? Brie cheese? So you, at this point, you want to scrape down. Let me just show you all the size of your bowl. Get all that in there. Okay? So I'm going to get this off of here. I'm going to now start adding my eggs. Again, I have mentioned before on this channel that you do not have to stress out if you don't put one egg in at a time. I've done it both ways. I have taken the time to put one egg in, blend one egg in, but I've also dumped all 5 eggs in at the same time. And the cake came out just perfect. Okay, so, but again, I'm trying to instruct and teach. So let me put one egg in, blend. One egg in, blend. One egg in, blend. One egg in, blend. You count the eggs. Last egg in, blend. Just make sure, excuse the noise, I know, but I'm trying to show you all this. Okay, now, okay, scrape everything down. Yeah, I made a video, it was a short, I put it out yesterday, and just talking about getting older. You know, sometimes it's hard for women to accept the fact that they are aging. I get it. I'm a woman too, and I'm of a particular age, way over 50, almost 60. So I get it. Sometimes you may look in the mirror and you say, boy, am I starting to get crow's feet? Seem like it's hanging down a little. You start examining yourself. But you know, I think my biggest thing is to change in my hair. Because I mentioned, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I used to have a good, full, lush, dense head of hair. And even though my hair is, especially since after I did that natural hair for about almost a year, I don't know if it was a year, Devin, fact check me in the comments, but it's not the same. You know, they're still thinning in different spots, especially at the top. They're still thinning. It's just not full and like it used to be. But again, like I said, that's okay, because everything changes. Nothing stays the same. We are all getting older. So I like to just say, you know, some people say, honey, I ain't growing old graceful. I'm going to fight it, kick it, scream and well, that's your choice. If that's how you choose to do it, that's your choice. But I choose to just say, you know what? if there are things that I can change, I'll make sure that I was talking to my friend earlier, and I was like, you know, some things that we can change. We can say, you know, let me get this hair product, because I have a hair product that is really, I love. It's not my line, but I've been using it, and I really like how it's doing, how it's, you know, the progress it's making in my hair. But it's still not going to make my hair like it was when I was in my 20s, in my 30s, in my 40s. It's not. So we can enhance things. We can add to our beauty, you know, adorn ourselves with different things to add to it, you know. But I know this. I'm having to work a little harder as I get older than I had to work when it was carefree. Go about your business. Now I'm like, you need to put a little something on. That's okay. So accept it. Do what you can do. Like I mentioned, put some weave in your hair. I got yarn in mine. And these yarn braids are really growing my hair too, y'all. That's why you see I'll take them off and I let my hair breathe and I put it back on, because they are really growing my hair after that big chop that I had. So, but hey, do what you can do to make yourself feel pretty. Okay? All right, let's get back to this cake. Now, I'm going to take this lemon. Let me put this out of the way. And it calls for a half a lemon, but I'm going to take the whole lemon. Okay? And I'm just going to squeeze it. Yeah, I've seen this before. I'm just going to squeeze the whole lemon and put it in one of these cups. The leftovers for my another thing, as I start getting older, brain fog. Okay, it comes with it. But I'm going to, this is going to be for my glaze. So some is going in the cake, and some I'm going to save over just a little for my glaze. Yeah. See, look how much lemon juice this made. Let me turn it around so y'all can see this. This little lemon can make a lot of juice. That's why I have a cup, because it'll overflow. If I squeeze that other half right now, it will overflow. So I'm going to take this, pour it. Y'all see all that lemon juice? This is all natural. Let's do the other half. Y'all, probably this weekend, I think I'm going to do their makeup tutorial for you all. I think it'll be fun. You know, my mother, when I say my auntie taught me, that's my auntie who was my mother's sister. But the funny part about it, my mother's sister was our age. So, of course, my mother was much older than her baby sister. Y'all, I'm going to have to make sure I take this off, because the juice is overflowing. Okay. There we go. And see, sometimes they get clogged up with the seeds and stuff through here. So, you have to make sure you try to keep that off. But anyway, my mother's sister was much younger than her, and so she was our age. Me and my sister's age. My sister Tammy, she was our age. So when I want to say when I was 15, then her name is Pam, and Pam, if you ever see this video, hello. Pam was 16 or 17. I don't even want to say 17, about 16. So she is the one that taught me, and I'm telling you that these days they say slay, that girl could slay a face. Woo! So I'm going to show you that video of what she taught me, all the little tricks she taught me as far as putting my makeup on as a young girl. Okay. So, see, I'm going to put this in here. lot of juices in there, y'all. Okay. So I'll get this out of the way. Where's my, okay. Get that out of the way. And we're gonna add, now this is the part where I say my creative license, I use that because it says put half of a lemon. But again, I want to put, let me see, I want, so I can just show you all. Now this is 1 teaspoon, so I'll just say 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll say 5. Because see, the lemon is what's going to bring out all that goodness. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my teaspoon of lemon extract in it. Y'all follow me? Go ahead and put that in there. I'm really light on that extract because, and I didn't even put the whole thing, because this extract is very, very strong. Okay. It's very powerful. To me, lemon extract is one of the most powerful, the most powerful extracts there are. And I've had a lot of different kinds. I even thought of playing a little with putting a little orange extract, but I said, no, I want lemon. I want lemon. So we're gonna go there. Okay, I'm just gonna blend that in. Let me let y'all see this. And all that good in there. Now it smells amazing. Okay. Now, this is probably the part that I like the least of, I say less than I like all of them, okay? And that's the flour, because I hate dealing with the flour. So we're gonna pour part of our flour in there. And I'll probably try to get 2 pours out of here, 2 or 3 pours out of here. And then we're gonna put it on low. You don't wanna have no, I'm telling you, flour be everywhere. Put it on low. Let me show. Blend that flour in. And then once it's mixed in good enough, y'all follow me? And you can turn it up. Now, it's not about mixing for a long time. Let me just scrape this down, y'all. Now we're going to put flour and then milk. Flour, you're just gonna rotate it out like that. Again, some of these rules that, some of these rules I'm telling you, y'all, it's really not necessary, but I'm gonna go with it. And I say that because I've baked cakes many years, so many cakes for different people. Used to sell cakes. And a lot of these things I didn't have to do, and the cake turned out beautifully. So, but if you are new at this and you want your cake to just make sure that you follow all the steps, hey, I understand that too. Let me get this out of here, it's tripping. So now we're gonna put a little milk. Put a little more. And we're gonna blend it. This makes a lot of cake. Alrighty. Then we're gonna go with the flour. Y'all get the point, right? Ooh, it smells so lemony. It smells so good. Okay. Again, we're just adding all the ingredients, trying to get everything well incorporated. I can't tell you enough. I can't say enough how important it is to scrape down the sides of your bowl. Y'all, I feel like I left y'all hanging. I was talking about my mother's, my auntie, showing me how to put makeup on. And if I did, I'm sorry, but you'll see a video real soon with just that. Go ahead, put that in there. Blend that up. And then I'm going to put the last of my flour. Okay. I'll come back and show you before I start pouring. Okay, y'all, I am back, and I had to preheat my oven to 325 degrees. I'll tell you when it comes out how long I let it stay in there, but it is 325 degrees. And since I was up, I went on I went ahead and got the cake flour. It's called Softer Silk. Now this is what I use, and it shows a chocolate cake, but it's white cake flour. But you can make any kind of cake with this cake flour. Again, this is not the cake flour that I use. It's not even the cake flour that I prefer. I use Swan's Down, but they only have this, so let's see what happens. Okay, I did spray my pan already, and I just sprayed it with some simple Pam. And then I'm going to pour this batter in. Oh, you all can't see? Pouring the batter in. Now this cake always make a, I don't want to get my hands out. It always make a large batter, so I always have to put some in individual pans, and it seems like that's what I'm gonna have to do this time. But I came prepared, y'all. I came prepared. Bam. Nice little bun cake. And I got another one. Bam, and it's been greased too. A nice little bundt cake. I know you can't see my face, but I'm not the star of the show. This is the cake is. Okay? So I'm going to scrape this and get all of that goodness out of there. And then I'll put it in the oven. Okay, y'all, they are out of the oven. Look how pretty they are. Now, these came out fairly quickly because they're small, but I actually had to leave. Look how, y'all, smell so good. Look how pretty that lemon cake is. I left this in the oven for 1 hour, just straight 1 hour. So I'm going to let these cool down for about, I'm going to let this cake right here cool down because these are already cool. But I'm going to let this one cool down for about 10 minutes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, it's time to take our beautiful pound cake out of this pan. And y'all, I don't know what it is about lemon pound cakes, but sometimes lemon and cream cheese pound cakes have a tendency to stick. So let's see, will it? It's came out. Yeah, so let me make let's start making some 1 cup of confectioner sugar, not granulated sugar, powdered sugar. Remember the lemon juice. Let me see, can you see the lemon juice? We're gonna start off, I don't know if you can look, 1 teaspoon. We're gonna start off with 1. No, I think we're gonna need more than 1. That's 2, count them y'all, 3, 4. And then let's see what it's looking like. Nope. You can always kind of tell. 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, that is good. Alrighty. I'm not showing y'all this. I done put about 5 teaspoons of see, you can make it as thin or as thick as you would like it. And I'm just gonna add just a little milk. I mean, when I say just a little, let me show you. Just a little. See? And then you always look at it. Okay, you want it thinner, you want it thicker. I think I want mine just like that. Yeah, I want it just like that. Okay. Put this away. Put that up. And you always want to do a taste test. So let me get my beautiful cake out of the way. And let me show you a taste test. That's good. That is good. But for some reason, I don't know, I just want a little more lemon, y'all. I want it really lemony. Lemony. I think I'm gonna put just a little lemon extract. Hold on a minute. Oh, do I want some lemon extract? Don't look at my junky cabinet, y'all. I know. I need to organize. Again, this is very strong, so I'm just gonna put not even, let me show you, it's not even a teaspoon. It's not even half a teaspoon. I just want some drops. Because this is 1 strong extract. Okay, now let me taste it. It wasn't bad at all. It was, as a matter of fact, I wouldn't say it wasn't bad. It was good at first, but I just wanted more lemon flavor. There you go. And there we go. Okay, now, I don't know whether, let me make sure. I'm not touching this cake. I know I just licked my fingers. I don't know whether I want to, hold on for a second, y'all. Just go over here and wash my hands because I want to do something. Give me a minute. Paper towel. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this alone for a minute because it still need to cool a little more, and I'm going to take one of these and we're going to do a test on one of these, okay? So let me put a little, can we see? Okay. Trying to get that lemon everywhere, all over. Okay, now y'all, let me go sit down. Let's take a piece. Okay, here we go. Now look at that. You see how moist this is? But what I like about it, y'all, is the top has a crunch to it. People who bake cakes, you know what I'm talking about. You know that crunch to it? Okay, the bottom. All right, let's try this, y'all. Let's try this. I still got it, y'all. Moist, lemony, the little crunch or crust around the top is so delicious. Try this. Now, let's talk about something else. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so for me right now. Please do it now. Y'all, this cake is so good. I am not kidding. This cake is so good. For my subscribers, please don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget, Village. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. I love you. And for the people, there are some people who have been watching me for a long time, but still say, I can't commit to scribing. Did I just say scribing, y'all? Subscribing. It does not cost you a thing. I know I have to say that, you know, some people say, oh, duh, we know that. No, I promise you, not all people know that. Especially people in our age group, they don't all know that. So it's not anything that's not gonna charge you anything from here ever. It's never gonna charge you anything, okay? Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And last but not least, have a good day and do it on purpose, y'all. Bye now.